Hey everyone, I hope you're well. Skibidi Toilet has dropped a video as I was recording my previous reaction video to Elite Cameraman, so I thought I'd react to this one, see what he's got to say. The title is Will Computermen Appear? Episode 43 to 44 Analysis, Skibidi Toilet, All Secrets and Easter Eggs Theory. So let's get into it. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new here.
Hello everyone! And today, I will continue my section of videos where I analyze the old episodes of the original Skibidi Toilet series for those of you guys who missed them in the moment of their release. Don't worry though, I'll explain all the details of it to you, and show you all the secrets and Easter eggs that you probably missed.
Stuff
and in this video, I'm going to break down the episodes 43 and 44 for you guys. Be sure to watch this video until the end, even if you already saw the original series, as you will definitely learn something interesting. Get your tea and snacks ready, let's go! In the beginning of episode 43, we see the squad of our old friends.
There they
are. By the way, did you pay attention that they're sitting on the toilets of their perished enemies? That seems...
That's pretty brutal, very metal. I love how they're just chilling, especially the one in the back right corner. He's just there like, yeah, this is the life, we're doing good.
Seems kind of hilarious and humiliating at the same time. It sort of reminds me of that tradition to show disrespect.
Is one of them yawning?
At the same time. It sort of reminds
one on the far left. He's just going like...
Reminds me of that tradition to show disrespect to the fallen enemies in certain video games, if you know what I mean. And besides that, we saw Titan Speakerman doing something similar to it in episode 26. Starting from the left side, we see the cameraman in the dark brown coat with the light gray suit we didn't see before. So he's the only new character we see here. And next to him, there is the blue-suited cameraman with the red shirt and black camera who is one of the so-called twins we saw in the series. And who's the other twin, you ask? And why are they brothers and not the same character? I'm planning to answer to all these questions in my next video dedicated to these guys, so just wait for a bit longer, friends. Then comes Plungerman. And there's something interesting about him. Do you see that his shirt is black and he has a red tie this time? While in episodes 39 and 40, we could clearly see that his shirt was white. Does it actually mean anything? Is this the same plunger we know and love? Or are there different plunger users in this universe? Honestly, I'd like to believe this is the same guy, as there simply cannot be any other cameraman like him.
Yeah, personally, I feel like he's probably the same guy. He just had a change of clothes on that day.
Then there's the chill dude we already saw before in the Skibidi Toilet series.
So chill.
It is that guy who, as I remembered, was interrogating one of the Skibidi Toilets in episode 21. I'm not really sure how he managed to survive through the explosion created by G-Man in the end of that episode, though. It seems like this guy is tougher than he looks to be. I mean, literally, look at him. He doesn't seem to be bothered at all. And finally...
he's just chilling. He's just a chill guy. Like, I feel like that would be me in this universe.
The last one is my favorite mech cameraman scientist. By the way, I've made an interesting analysis on that guy, so don't forget to check it out after watching this video. Above...
okay, if you want me to react to that one, let me know in the comments down below, and maybe I'll react to it if there's enough interest.
Then we can see a sign parts and service garage 24/7. Although I don't really think it may mean anything special.
24/7 just means it's a 24/7 garage, open 24 hours a week, pretty much. Or it would be if there wasn't this war that was going on.
They're observing the bunch of TV men under the leadership of Big TV Man with multiple screens, who also has some sort of a black backpack. I'm not really sure what can be contained in there, and by the way, we won't ever see this.
It's his super secret laptop. I'm joking, by the way. I don't actually know if there's a laptop in there, but it would be funny if there was. He just pulls it out one day, like... that would be cool.
Backpack on him in the future episodes of the series. They are approaching the gang full of small and big Skibidi with sunglasses on the left side. Two moments here. First, do you guys have an impression that as soon as the Alliance got TV men on their side, these cameramen simply thought something like, okay, those guys will do all the hard work. We don't even need to fight anymore? Sorry to disappoint you.
I don't know. I feel like maybe they were just having a break from, like, the enemies that they killed. And then they were kind of like, oh, TV men have appeared. That's cool.
Folks, but TV men are not going to give you a holiday or something, which we will observe later. And the second thing, the sunglasses.
Like, I don't think they were expecting these guys to come along.
It is actually the first time we see the sunglasses on Skibidi Toilets. Good to know that those dullards have finally found a way to somehow protect themselves from TV men's glow. Although, yes, we have seen Skibidi helicopters wearing glasses, but it was most likely used as a reference to Andrew Tate rather than a defense against
Really? Maybe.
the glow of TV men.
I think that'd be a pretty strange reference, but it's possible, I guess.
Also, pay attention to the color of this toilets. They are gray and not white.
Yeah.
Previously, we have only seen police skibiders with gray toilets while other Skibidi had regular white ones. I think that can mean all those toilets from today's episode are members of some kind of elite squad. And that's why TV men decided to retreat afterwards. On the left side of the screen, there is something resemblant of the giant gas can from some sort of truck. And on right side, we can actually notice a tank. And another thing here. Do you guys see this sign on the right side, which reads like 15 million? That's the exact amount of subscribers Dafuq's YouTube channel had by the moment of the release of this episode.
That is actually really cool. Like, such a minute detail. But for the people who notice, and they're like, wow, he's actually made 15 million subscribers now. This is really cool. A nice little Easter egg for him to put in as like a reference point as well. That's so cool.
In the background, we can see the building with the sign Hilltop Store. But I actually think this is just the default part of the map Dafuq used to create the location. And that's it. Facing such a mob of enemies, TV men simply shrug and retreat by teleporting themselves away somewhere. My guess is that they're probably returning to the TV men base. By the way, check what this TV man with the smiley emoji says just before the teleportation. I strongly hear it as shit happens. Can't really argue with that. In that moment, we can notice how blue-suited cameraman and the chill cameraman are fleeing too, while Plungerman and mech cameraman scientist are getting ready to the fight.
They're like, all right, it's time to go, guys. Or they're letting that one right there just walk on by.
And that's why they are the real Chads here, guys. We can also see how the guy on the left spreads his hands, apparently not understanding anything.
He's like, what do you guys want me to do? I don't know, I just want to chill.
Honestly, I think he's kind of useless based on the way he reacts to everything.
He was like, I was just getting ready to go to sleep. What do you guys want me to do?
And he's probably the only one from the cameraman squad who dies. And good riddance. Sorry for being rude. Also, I would like to point out to two small explosions happening kinda out of nowhere. Although I suspect that it may be the result of missiles the helicopter Skibidi might be releasing. But then we can see that TV men were fleeing from the battle way too early, as the army full of big cameramen and big speakermen is on its way to the rescue. By the way, did you catch the big cameraman in the blue suit though? It's of the same color as the suit of one of the red twins we saw in the beginning of episode 43. Could that mean anything? Well, probably he's just an exclusive episodic character, as I don't really remember seeing him anywhere else in future episodes. By the way, pay attention to those two guys from the beginning who tried to escape the battlefield too. As they see the help incoming, they're actually coming back. Such brave souls, I must tell you. And honestly,
they're like, okay, reinforcements have arrived. We can do this now.
I found it quite hilarious. In the end of the episode, we can see how the POV is getting attacked by the small Skibidi Toilet with sunglasses, who's extending his neck. I find it kind of strange that no one besides this one Skibidi paid any attention to POV cameraman before, though. Episode 44 begins in the very epic way. We can see the army of small and big Skibidi, who are not wearing glasses this time, fleeing in panic. And now hold your breath, guys, as I'm about to show you something totally unexpected. Do you see this silhouette on the roof we were able to see for about a few seconds? Who do you think it might be? Before that, we saw TV men appearing as secret agents in earlier episodes, but we could also saw the glow from their screens. This agent has no glow, although based on the form and size of his head, he probably has a TV screen too.
Okay, that's something I never picked up on, and I don't think any other reaction channel picked up on either. I don't recall like Just Cozy or Hot Sauce Beats or anyone like that pick up on this, or even like Elite Cameraman, Dafuqboom. Like, I haven't seen anyone else pick up on this, so this is like pretty new to me. Is it new to you guys? Like, what do you think about these secret agent TV men? Have you picked up on them before?
Now check out the frame when Titan TV Man appears. Do you see that strangely detailed and well-recognizable sign? I think I managed to read something like future, and there's an image of the computer there. I have an interesting theory about this. What if Dafuq actually planned to introduce us to the new race called Computermen, but then refused this idea? I find it really believable, not gonna lie.
I mean, has he refused the idea, or is he waiting until a later episode where he will show the computer race? We have seen the computer race hinted toward in Valance's universe. Whether or not Dafuq decided against it and Valance is now using that idea, we don't know. So it'd be interesting to see.
The giant toilet crushes right in the midst of the fleeing toilets, blowing everything up. As the camera zooms out, we can see that this toilet tank has been actually thrown by Titan TV Man, who firstly appeared on our screens in episode 41.
Also, he is so big. You kind of forget, especially as all the other units and everything kind of grow as well. He kind of shrinks down a bit more. But like on this original portion, you can just see, like, get more of an idea of how big he is. It's incredible.
He looks not as intimidating here as he is now by the moment of the release of episode 68.
I don't know. I'd say he looked more intimidating there.
TV Man.
Because he's like, he's taller than these buildings. He's just lifting himself up.
He appeared on our screen.
And it's kind of like, whoa, this is a big reveal.
In episode 41. He looks not.
And then, I mean, he's intimidating here, but I don't think it's as intimidating because it's like, we've already seen him. He's still the same size as what he was before. And all the other units have gotten bigger and stronger as well. So it's kind of like, hopefully he beats up these new units. And let's see what his cool new powers are. But that was pretty much it.
Not as intimidating here as he is now by the moment of the release of episode 68. But he still seems to be pretty sick. Let's get a closer look at him. He has his favorite black and purple blades on his back. And also there are some sort of spikes he has on his elbows in order to protect himself. In later episodes, though, we saw him using these things as sort of grappling hook used to pull his enemies closer to him, as it happened in episode 47. His core in the middle of his chest glows purple. And for now, only one major TV screen on his body is being shown to us. By the way, look at the Ferris wheel behind Titan TV Man. I think it only makes him look bigger in a comparison. Titan TV Man is being approached by the giant Skibidi Toilet with glasses. By the way, check out the black mist he came out from. The same type of mist appears when TV men teleport. Is this just a smoke from the blown-up toilet tank? Or was this Skibidi teleported here?
I personally think it's just smoke from the blown-up toilet. I don't think he teleported.
Look how he also has some sort of red-spotted tentacles with claws coming from two openings on his toilet tank. We will see them later in the series in the...
I think that was a reference to Doc Ock from Spider-Man.
...possession of Skibidi Scientist. Also, take a look at some sort of plate he has behind him. It kind of reminds me of the system unit. It is being placed right on the spot where the flush button is supposed to be. Thus, we can conclude this Skibidi cannot be flushed, just as G-Man. He tries to approach the Titan TV Man, but instead of attacking him with his claws, he extends his neck. What a dumb prick. He's being...
Sorry, I say toilet. That was just so unexpected. But also so is just funny.
Punished immediately by the fist of Titan TV Man, and that was a king slap, I must tell you. His punch is so powerful that it knocks the glass out of the Big Skibidi's glasses frame. Damaged and furious, Big Skibidi snaps back at Titan TV Man, but he then gets pushed back by the power of his red glow.
His face just gets melted off.
His head is being blown up, and the victory point goes to our guy Titan TV Man. And you know what, guys, based on what I just saw, I have a special theory. I think this Skibidi is not an actual alive Skibidi, but a mechanical prototype for the Skibidi scientist's exosuit we will see in the later episodes. Look at the way this Skibidi reacted to the Titan TV Man red glow. As we remember from episode 41, while being affected with this glow, Skibidi's faces are being screwed in pain and panic, and then they flush themselves in order to escape that misery. But here our guy simply blows up. And that's why I think it was nothing but a robot, actually. Listen to what Titan TV Man says afterwards. I can clearly hear something like, "You're so dead," meaning that his enemy won't come back to life for sure. But the fight isn't over yet, and Titan TV Man himself gets attacked from the back. By the way, check out the way he repelled the rocket missile with his hand. That was super cool. Turning around him...
And then in come the speakers. It's just so cool.
And we are seeing the big military Skibidi Toilet with 3 giant rocket launchers and some device reminding me of weirdly looking machine gun above his
Yeah, I was going to say, that looks like a minigun.
face. He also wears sunglasses and a headpiece, and apparently has mustaches. He's being accompanied by 2 Skibidi SWATs from both sides. In the next frame, we can see how 3 speaker pieces get attached to him. By the way, did you guys know that we can kinda call him Cinemaman instead of just Titan TV Man at this point? I mean, come on. Speakers and a TV screen? Perfect way to spend...
I mean, people were already calling him Titan Cinemaman. And it kind of got a bit confusing because people would interchange Titan TV Man with Titan Cinemaman. So I just stuck to Titan TV Man.
I mean, come on. Speakers and a TV screen? Perfect way to spend the weekend. It seems like Titan TV Man had a long way of different upgrades, though. As now, by the release of episode 68, we know that his final and most powerful ability is the usage of 3 TV screens at once, every one of which possesses its own perk, personality, and a character trait. With the help of the speakers, Titan TV Man's red glow gets boosted and becomes even more irresistible. Now he's able to do double damage to his enemies. It doesn't matter anymore whether Skibidi wear glasses or not, as the powerful sound wave from the speakers would break them in pieces anyway. It seems to be such a goated combination that sometimes I ask myself why he stopped wearing speakers, really. But then episode...
What? Didn't they get blown off? I thought they got pissed off in a future episode. And Scientist Man took them for himself. Maybe also, like during the upgrade process, they just thought TVs were way more stronger than speakers.
Episode 67 solved the mystery. Now, as Titan TV Man has 3 modernized screens with the machine guns attached to every single one of them, speakers are not simply needed anymore. He shatters the glasses in the frames of all the enemies in front of him from his speakers, and they get epically blown up. By the way, check how the secret agent that was on the roof before has been gone. And then he releases his red glow again, and we hear the iconic THX sound effect accompanying this action every time. Another enemy is dead.
Also, it's a shame we haven't heard that sound effect in so long now. I think he needs to bring it back for a future episode, hopefully.
Down, and the end is almost near. But what happens next? As Titan TV Man turns to the right side, he firstly hears the sound of, and then sees the infected Titan Speakerman coming out of the forest, accompanied by multiple Skibidi soldiers by his side. It seemed really interesting to me how Titan Speakerman produced the sound to reveal himself first. Maybe not all parts of his mind or body are being controlled by the parasite, or maybe his will to fight for himself was still rather strong. Seeing an old friend fighting on the enemy's side obviously didn't make Titan TV Man happy, so the angry emoji pops up on his main TV screen. And on that obscure note, the episode 44 ends. I really hope you enjoyed today's analysis of episodes 43 and 44, guys. So please hit the like button under this video, and be sure to write your own thoughts and theories in the comments below. I'm always really interested in reading them. And that was me,
Yep, and don't forget to also hit the like button for this video, and the subscribe button if you want to watch more on this channel and support me. And also Twitch and Discord links down below, because I do live stream on the weekdays, and you can join my Discord server. I hope you enjoyed this reaction to ISO Toilet's latest video. And if you want me to react to any specific videos, then you can always send them to me in my Discord. There's like a suggestion channel on there. So you can always join, suggest them to me, let me know. Also, let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below. Remember, you're my heroes, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.